The fire roared, flames licked at the night sky, turning it a sickly orange. Smoke filled the air, choking, blinding. A desperate battle raged against an inferno. Firefighters, exhausted but resolute, fought to contain the blaze. Hoses snaked through the chaos, connecting the inferno to the city's lifeblood water, but that lifeline ran dry. The hydrant, a beacon of hope in the heart of the inferno, coughed, sputtered, and fell silent. Panic surged through the ranks. Precious minutes, perhaps lives, were slipping away. The fire, fueled by dry brush and driven by the Santa Ana winds, surged forward. This wasn't just another wildfire. This was different. This was a city ablaze, and its guardians were fighting with their hands tied. Los Angeles, a city sculpted by sunshine and shadowed by the ever-present threat of wildfire. Every year, the hills around the city turned tinder dry, awaiting the inevitable spark. But this fire was different. It wasn't confined to the canyons and hills. It had breached the city's defenses, driven by winds of unprecedented ferocity. The flames devoured everything in their path, fueled by decades of accumulated brush and the very architecture of the city itself. And the water, the lifeblood needed to quench this inferno, was nowhere to be found. The dry hydrant was a chilling symbol of a city caught unprepared, a city living in denial of its own vulnerability. The dry hydrant wasn't an anomaly. It was a symptom of a larger malaise, a crumbling infrastructure neglected for far too long. Across the city, similar scenes played out. Firefighters, their faces grim, wrestled with failing equipment and inadequate water pressure. The consequences were dire. Homes were lost, lives were shattered, and the fabric of the city was irrevocably torn. The failure of the city's water infrastructure wasn't just an inconvenience. It was a betrayal, a stark reminder of the price of neglect. In the aftermath of the fire, whispers of doubt grew into a chorus of anger. Residents, their faces etched with loss and frustration, demanded answers. Where was the water? Why were the hydrants dry? How could a city as wealthy and powerful as Los Angeles be so unprepared? The questions hung heavy in the smoke-filled air. The people of Los Angeles, long accustomed to the threat of fire, were beginning to question the very systems designed to protect them. The city, once a beacon of hope and opportunity, was now a city on edge. A city grappling with a future far more uncertain than it cared to admit.